Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we have a ball game. We have a ball game here. Today, it's the first game of games scheduled on August 20, 1969. This is the final game of a three-game series between Minnesota and Boston. It is the rubber game. Jim Kaat, left-hander for Minnesota. Mike Nagy, right-hander for the Red Sox. I'll have the lineups in about 5 minutes, so stand by, please. First pitch in 20 minutes. And Ron McGrath has arrived. I'm doing okay, Ron. I hope you're well. Thank you. Just to let you all know, we have a second game scheduled to start at 4:30 p.m. Of course, unless for some reason this one goes over 2 hours, which I doubt, and that will be the Baltimore Orioles at the California Angels. Dave McNally for the Orioles and Andy Messersmith for the California Angels. That'll be at the Big A. I'm going to grab myself some coffee as I prepare, and in a few minutes I'll go through the lineups. And Kathy Harden has arrived. We wish you a good afternoon. Ron and I'm sure I can say that, Ron. It's great to have you. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, that is good coffee. Yeah. Rod Carew is still out. Just want to let you all know that. I'm concerned about him. Of course, I do believe that he was in the playoffs in real world, but he's been out a while. He'll be back. I'm going to take a peek just to see how long we can wait on him. Oh, no. Go ahead. No. He must have had something really bad because he's been out for a while, at least a couple weeks. Lord. Well, Rod Carew will be out for the rest of September. My Lord. And he's back on September 2 at home against Cleveland. Okay. Let's go through our lineups. The tweet is up and the tweet should be good. Got a picture of the yearbooks for the respective ball clubs, Minnesota and Boston. Kathy Harden for the Twins. She will never go for the Red Sox, as far as I can tell. I'll go with the Twins. Let's look at our opening lineups. Leading off for the Minnesota Twins. They are, by the way, 83 and 38, with a 14.5 game lead in the West. And leading off is Cesar Tovar. He'll play second base. Batting second, Ted Uhlaender in center. Batting third, Harmon Killebrew at third base. Batting fourth, Tony Oliva in right field. Batting fifth is Rich Reese, playing first base. Batting sixth in left field, Greg Nettles. Batting seventh and catching, John Roseborough. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Leo Cardenas. And pitching and batting ninth, left-hander, Jim Kaat. For the home Boston Red Sox. Leading off, playing third base, Sid O'Brien. Batting second at second base, Mike Andrews. Batting third, playing left field, Carl Yastrzemski. The cleanup hitter, playing center field, Reggie Smith. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Rico Petrocelli. Batting sixth in right field, Tony Conigliaro. Batting seventh at first base, George Scott. Batting eighth and catching, Jerry Moses. And the pitcher and batting ninth, right-hander, Mike Nagy. Nagy comes in with 8 wins. Kaat with 15. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get started now, if it's okay with you. I know it can be disappointing to some people. They expect to come in at 2:30, but what the hell, right? The Boston Red Sox take the field. Here's Mike Nagy on the mound now. And don't forget, we've got a 4:30 game. I'm going to see how that works. Doing coffee on the afternoon game. And then the other stuff come 4:30. Leading it off for the Minnesota Twins is Cesar Tovar. Nagy on the mound. Again, the club split the first two games. This will be the rubber game. Okay, Nagy is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Tovar. That's 1-9 right-handed, and that's hit into the outfield left center, and that's a double for Tovar to open it up. A leadoff double by Cesar Tovar here. And now Ted Uhlaender is the batter. Okay, Nagy from the stretch. And the pitch to Uhlaender. That's 3-7 right-handed. Fly ball center field. Reggie Smith is under it. He makes the catch and Tovar holds. So it's one away. Tovar's still at second. Here's Killebrew. As a strike called to Harmon. Okay, Nagy now. And the pitch. That's going to be 3-6. And that is a fly ball to center. It's deep, but playable. Reggie Smith makes the catch, and there's two away. Another fly ball out to center. Now it's up to Tony O. Tony Oliva, left-handed hitter, facing Nagy. 2 outs, Tovar in scoring position. Okay, Nagy now. The pitch to Oliva. That's a 3-2 right-handed, and he grounds it to second. Andrews has it, throws over to Scott, and the side is retired. So no runs in the top of the first. One hit, the leadoff double by Tovar, left on base after a half. It's Minnesota nothing, and the Boston Red Sox coming to bat. Well, here's Jim Kaat, the left-hander. He's 115. And here's Sid O'Brien to lead it off. Sid O'Brien, right-handed hitter for the Red Sox. Okay, Kaat is ready. And here's the pitch to O'Brien. That's 4-7 right-handed. There's a base hit to right for O'Brien to open it up for the Red Sox. Both clubs get leadoff hits. O'Brien on first with nobody out, and here is Mike Andrews. I think we'll have him lay it down if it's okay. He's an A bunter. Infield is in. He's a B now. Here's Kaat. And the pitch to Andrews. It's laid down. Oh boy, that might be trouble. 10B. Oh, it is. It's hit to the pitcher, Jim Kaat. And he throws O'Brien out at second. So consider it a force out One out, and Andrews is on first. Here's Carl Yastrzemski now, lefty here. Kathy Harden, thank you for the retweet. We really do appreciate it. Okay, Kaat now from the stretch. And the pitch to Yaz. That's going to be 6-9 left-handed, and he struck him out. That's the first strikeout today by Kaat and anybody. 2 down with Andrews on first. And Reggie Smith is the batter. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat right against Kaat. And Ron also is going for the Twins. Isn't that nice? Okay, here's Kaat now. The pitch to Smith. That's going to be 6-4. Right-handed. He walked him. So it's first and second with 2 down. And Rico Petrocelli's at the plate. A dangerous hitter. He had 40 home runs, 297, and he's a shortstop at 2. Think about that. Okay, Kaat from the stretch, trying to get out of this. And the pitch to Rico. That's going to be 1-4 left-handed. He flies it to right field for Oliva. He makes the catch, and Kaat gets out of it. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, 2 left. We've gone 1 full inning here at Fenway. It's a scoreless ball game. And again, this is our first game of August 20, 1969. We're making our way through August in the doggiest days of summer. Before you know it, it's going to be off-season in real world, and we're still going to have Strat-O-Matic. We'll have Strat-O-Matic all through the winter. I got to tell you something, though. The off-season in real world has gotten shorter and shorter. It's about 3 weeks, 3 months, and maybe 2 weeks. Okay? About 14, 15 weeks. Unbelievable. Well, Nagy takes the mound here for the top of the second. It will be Reese, Nettles, and Roseborough. Rich Reese leading it off, left-handed hitter for the Twins. Okay, Nagy on the mound for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Reese. That's going to be 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball left field for Yastrzemski. He's under it. He makes the catch. 1 away. We're going to get back probably, I would think, pretty soon. I don't know when, but pretty soon. I think we're going to get back to inter-divisional play. Clubs on, I think, both leagues have been playing intra-division. Okay, Greg Nettles now a left-handed hitter. 1 out, nobody on. Nagy gets the sign from Moses. And here's the pitch to Nettles. That's going to be 5-9, left-handed, grounds it to second. Andrews has it and throws it to Scott for the second out. And here's John Roseborough. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the second for the Twins. All right, Nagy. The pitch to Roseboro. And that's going to be 5-7 left-handed. And that is a drive hit out to right field, and it drops in. And Roseboro rounds first. He goes to second. A 2-out double by John Roseboro. Off of Nagy. Second double, second hit, given up by Nagy. Roseboro on second, 2 down. Here's Leo Cardenas. All right, from the stretch, Nagy, and the pitch to Cardenas. That's 1-5 right-handed. He flies it to left field for Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, another double for the Twins. Left on base after 1.5. It's still a scoreless ball game. We are at Fenway. Wasn't even built in 1911. That's our other replay. Let me get some coffee here as we head to the bottom of the second. Oh. That's it. Right to the last drop. Now there will be another pot here for this ball game, no doubt about it. Oh. Whew. Oh. I have not put thought to that, Kathy. She's asking about a 64. Would you like me to do that? And if so, when would you like me to do that? Absolutely. You know what might be interesting? Let me check something here, Kathy. Let me just check something since you brought it up. It's quite interesting. Here's game 1. Here it is. October 7. That was a Wednesday. You know, I'd like to start it on a Wednesday. Game 1 in St. Louis on Wednesday. Game 2, obviously on Thursday. Then an off day. And then game 3 and so on. And it went 7. So, you know, I don't know how you feel, Kathy, about doing it on the exact day. But I do kind of like the idea of having one game, not playing anything else. You know what I'm saying? And, okay, Ron. Yeah, he's underperforming just a tad, Harmon. Harmon has 35 home runs. But, Kathy, if you're up for it, I'll play it next Wednesday. What do you think about that? You know, I have that whole season. I gotta see where it is up here. Wait a minute. God. And I might have to pull out the cards too. That's not going to be easy. Oh, wait, this might be it. Oh, yes, it is. Look at this, Kathy. Look at this. These are my 64 teams. Whoa. You'd like that? I'm going to do it then. Here are the world champions 64 Cardinals. I don't know why these guys have no thing. Some of these rubber bands broke. Christ. Get the Yankees. It's been such a long time since I pulled these guys out. Here are the Yankees. Isn't that cool? And you have a, well, it speaks for itself. I'm going to pull these out, and I'm going to make a note to myself to set up the first game. I will have part 3 of Strat-O-Matic and me next Thursday. Part 2 is tomorrow. That's not going to interfere. These will be day games, just like real world. There you go. And by the way, just take a gander here at Bill White as an example. Here's Gibson. He was very good, but not great. Cuellar on the Cardinals. Holy cow. Sadecki won 20 games. Bob Uecker is on this team. Here's Tim McCarver. Here's Bill White, 303, 21 homers, and he's a 1 at first base, and a 1-16. And Ken Boyer was MVP. He's a 1 at third. Here, of course, here's Lou Brock. Kurt Flood was awesome. And I'm just going to show you Whitey Ford. Oh, Christ, these are the Mets. Let me pull the Yankees out. I just want to make sure I have them, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Here they are. Jim Bouton was awesome. He was 18 and 13, 3.02. Really had a... Here's Whitey Ford, 17 and 6, 2.13. My Lord. And it's really cool because Mantle and Maris... Here's Boyer. Howard was very good. Pepitone made the team. I think this was the first year he made the team. I'm not sure. 28 homers. Here's Maris and Mantle. Mantle getting toward. That's going to be fun, Ron. I assume you're for the Cards. And we'll follow the exact lineups, folks. I'm going to put these in my box. And thanks for the reminder, Kathy. I think what I'll do is set up the first 4 games. The broadcasts. And thanks for the suggestion. The upside of that really is, Kathy, that we can do something that will get completed. It'll be a World Series, you know what I'm saying? and we're gonna have to play it like a World Series. And Ron, if you want to manage any of the Cardinals for any of those games, you let me know. We could do it either live or we could just do it right here with you in text. Okay, let's get back. Let me make a quick note to myself, because right after this game, or maybe after the 4:30 game, I'll tell you, doing a replay was kind of boring for me of 64. I went as far as about 250 games, but we'll just put that right up here. But I'll tell you, a World Series sounds like lots of fun. And by the way, let me just let you know, who's pitching in the first game. Oh my, Sadecki got the start for St. Louis. And Whitey Ford for the Yankees. And look at that. Ford must have gotten hit pretty bad. Wow. He did. He let up 5 runs in 5 innings. The Redbirds won. Oh shit, wait a minute. Yeah, the Redbirds won the first game, 9-5. That'll be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Okay, let's get back to our current game. Great suggestion. Well, Jim Kaat now on the mound. It's bottom of the second. And here's Tony Conigliaro to lead it off for the Red Sox. Big Jim Kaat, left-hander. Looking forward to even setting it up. I'm going to have a different logo for it. Here's the pitch to Tony. 3-6, left-handed. And Tony hits it deep. Oh my. Going back to the wall is Nettles. And at the warning track, he makes the catch. And that's one away. Long fly by Tony. 3-6, left-handed. Home run 1-9. A 9, and it was 820. So it's one away. You know, I use the green Strat-O-Matic box for this replay. I use the gray, which I like, for the 1911. I created that myself by just using a filter. This one, I'm probably going to go for some sort of logo I can find. Okay, George Scott now. Something that's easily identifiable. Maybe something that just says 1964 World Series. Jim Kaat facing Scott. Kaat and Scott facing off here. Here's the windup and the pitch to Scott. That's going to be 1-8 left-handed, and that's hit into left, and it's dropping in. And Scott rounds second, and he goes into second, rounds first, goes into second with a double. So Scott with a 1-out double here in the bottom of the second. And that's going to bring up Jerry Moses. It's going to be great. And it's going to be kind of fun, you know, waiting between games. You know, you have your first game, second game, then you have an off day. We could do something else on the off day. That'll be a Friday. We can go back to 69 or 11. Okay, here's Kaat now. The pitch to Moses. That's going to be 2-8 left-handed. Pops it up to short for Cardenas. And there's 2 away. And Mike Nagy is the batter. He's the pitcher. A 1 WR. Clutch situation. Scott on second, 2 down. Okay, Kaat. And the pitch to Nagy. He bats right-handed. That's going to be 1-9, and he struck him out. Second strikeout for Kaat. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The double by Scott left on after 2. We're still scoreless here at Fenway. And Nagy comes out to pitch the top of the third to Minnesota. It's going to be Jim Kaat. Yeah, transistor radios, hell yeah. You know, I used to have a transistor radio and have an earplug in my ear and sit in the back of class for World Series games, you know? Oh, Lord. Absolutely. What a time that was. Here's Nagy now. To face Jim Kaat, he is a 7 NL. Nagy, the windup and the pitch to Kaat. Left-handed hitter, 6-2. Flies it to left X. That's going to be 1-5 on Yaz. That's Kaat, yeah. 1-5 on Yaz. Yaz going back to get that. 1-5, 12-1. That's going to be a E-roll. That's going to be a E5 on Yaz. E5-6. And, oh, he makes the catch. Oh, look how good he is there. All right. So nice catch by Carl Yastrzemski. It's 1 away. And Cesar Tovar is the batter. That was a very popular World Series. You know, you're getting me in the mood, Kathy. I might just play some of those games. Listen to some of those games. They're all on radio. You have them all, full games, all 7 games on YouTube. Okay, here's Tovar. He doubled and left on in the first. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the third, no score. The pitch to Tovar. That's going to be a 3-5, right-handed. Grounds it back to Nagy. And he tosses it to Scott for the second out. You'll be for the Yankees, I assume, Kathy, and I assume Ron will be for the Redbirds. We all understand that. And I'm sufficiently neutral that any biases I have will be well accounted for. If Ron chooses to manage, you could manage, Kathy. You could, both of you could manage. You know, there's not much you have to do except hold people on, stretch runs, take pitchers out, pinch hit, bunt. I mean, I'll give you all the cues. What do you think about it? Here's Nagy facing Eulander now. I'll just be a facilitator. The windup and the pitch to Eulander. That's 2-11 right-handed. He grounds it to first. And Scott has it. And he takes it to the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Nagy in the third. No score. We're heading to the bottom of the third here in Boston. I'll make some coffee after this half inning. I'll take about a 3-minute break. It's Sid O'Brien, top of the order here. singled in the first, was out in a force. Okay, Kaat. The pitch to O'Brien. That's going to be 2-11 left-handed. He grounds it to second. And Tovar has it, one away. Now Mike Andrews. He reached on a force when trying to do a sacrifice bunt in the first. Here's Kaat into his windup and the pitch to Andrews. That's 1-7 left-handed. He flies it to center field. And Ulander makes the catch. It's 2 outs. And now Carl Yastrzemski. Okay, Kaat. And the pitch to Carl. That's going to be 4-11 left-handed. He flies it to left field. It's routine for Nettles. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaat here in the third. Both pitchers retire the sides in order in the third. We've gone 3. It's no score. We got a ball game. We'll start the exact time the game was. I'm gonna go make some coffee, folks. We'll be back pretty soon. Yeah. First game is in Bush, yeah. They don't say what time it started. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could start at 2 o'clock. That first game was at Bush. They had an attendance of 30,805. I suppose it was a small park, I guess. Phil Linz led off for the Yankees. Interesting. Yogi Berra was the manager. And wow, Ralph Halk was the general manager. He eventually became manager. Interesting. And they lost in 7. Oh. Okay, we will be back. Oh, Ron, happy birthday. We wish you a very happy birthday, Ron. And thanks for letting us know. We hope, and we're honored that you would spend some of it here with us on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. You're 61 years old. That's a baby. Oh, it's a very nice game happening. We're scoreless, folks, through 3. I'm going to make some coffee. I'm going to do the other things. We should be back any minute. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. almost broke the freaking glass. God.
Active Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons.
Ow, ow, ow.
And on what you need, like memory foam inserts. Ah, that's real life ready. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
get some coffee and we'll get right back to this ball game. And by the way, I'm sure some of you know, 1964 was the end of the longest dynasty in sports history. The New York Yankees won the pennant every year but two between 1949 and 1964. The only 2 years, of course, were 48 when Cleveland won, and 54 when Cleveland won, and 59 when the White Sox won. And then 65 they had a disappointing year. 66 they were even worse, and 67 they were horrible. I think they got a little better in 68, and then by 69 they were over 500 just by a few games. 70 they won 90 games, and Munson had a great year, his breakout year. They came in second, and well, then Steinbrenner acquired the team, and you know what happened then. The dynasty of the 70s. Okay, we're back here. And it's the top of the fourth, a scoreless ball game. Both pitchers throwing 2-hit shutouts. Nagy comes out. He's going to face Killebrew, Oliva, and Reese. Here's Harmon Killebrew. Ron predicts, the birthday Ron, birthday man, predicts a home run today from Killebrew. He's due, I'll tell you that. Okay, here's Nagy. The pitch to Killebrew. That's 2-6 right-handed. He struck him out. Nagy really pitching good baseball today. That's his first strikeout. Now here's Tony Oliva. It was the end of an era, that 64 team. Yeah, the team was still good. They won the pennant, for Christ's sakes. I mean, Ford and Boughton were both very good. I'll have to go look to remind myself how Stottlemyre was. I think he won. He was good. Mantle hit 300, 36 homers. He wasn't what he used to be, but still good. Here's Oliva. The pitch from Nagy, 6'5", left-handed, and that's a drive hit out to center into the gap, and it's a double by Tony Oliva. A 6'5" double with one out. And all three hits today for the Twins are doubles. It's a great frickin' game, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Rich Reese, the batter. Here's Nagy. And the pitch, 2-5, right-handed, and that's a double to right. Off Reese's own card, Oliva scores, and the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Two doubles. First Oliva, the double off of Nagy's card. And then Reese follows it up with a double. It's 1-0 Minnesota. Here's Greg Nettles with Reese on second, one down. Lots of people available in the bullpens. God, the Twins used 5 relievers. In real world. Here's the pitch now to Nettles. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed. Fly ball center. And Smith makes the catch. It's 2 away for Roseboro. In the situation, Reese on second, 2 down. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay, here's Nagy. And the pitch to Roseboro. That's going to be 4-6 left-handed. He pops it up to second for Andrews, and the side is out. I might say that Nagy gets out of it with only allowing 1 run on 2 consecutive doubles. Reese was left on base in the middle of the 4th. It's 1-0 Minnesota. Here's Kaat now facing Reggie Smith to lead it off. He's a switch hitter. He walked in the 1st. Okay, Kaat. And the pitch to Smith. That's 4-12. Switch hitter batting right. Grounds it to short. Cardenas has it. Throws to Reese. 1 away. And for Rico Petrocelli now. Rico flew to right in the 1st. Here's the pitch from Kaat. Oh, that's very nice of you. I don't know which button you're referring to, Ron, but thank you very much. Okay, 3-10 left-handed, pops it up to short for Cardenas again. He makes the catch, 2 away. You realize I'm not doing this for anybody. I'm for anyone other than myself because I enjoy it so much. So I'm the one who should be grateful that all you come in here, and especially those of you, you know who you are, who participate in the live chat. It's 2 outs, nobody on. It's Tony C. at the plate. He flew to left in the 2nd. I appreciate it, though. Here's the pitch to Tony C. That's 1-4, left-handed, grounds it to 1st. And Reese has it, and he'll take it himself to the bag. So the side is retired, 1-2-3 again for Kaat. He's retired 8 in order. And after 4, it's a 1-0 ball game. Well, Nagy will start his 5th inning. His first endurance is the 7th. It'll be Cardenas leading it off. Kaat is on deck, and then it'll be Tovar. Okay, Nagy. The pitch to Cardenas. That's 1-5 right-handed. Fly ball left. Yastrzemski has it, 1 away. Now Jim Kaat, a 7 NL. He flew to left in the 3rd. Okay, Nagy is ready. Here's the pitch to Kaat. Left-handed hitter, 6-3, and it's a base hit to left for Kaat. Not unusual at all. It's a good hitting pitcher. Kaat on first, 1 out. Here's Cesar. Tovar. He doubled in the 1st, left on, grounded back to Nagy in the 3rd. The pitch from Nagy. 5-4 right-handed, catcher X. That's going to be Moses. He's a 4-6. Moses. That's 6-4. A wild pitch followed by a pop-out to Moses. So Kaat goes to second on a wild pitch. Wild pitch is not an error, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Christ. Oh my God. Oh. God. Okay, it's Kaat on second. And here's Ted Eulander. Nagy. The pitch to Eulander. 4-6 right-handed. That's hit deep by Eulander to left. Yaz going back at the warning track. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs for Minnesota. 1 hit left on. Middle of the 5th. Still 1-0. Gonna head to the bottom of the 5th here. I just have to check something if you don't mind. It's gonna take me a minute. Oh, Lord. God. Oh, Lord. I'm so sorry. Just bear with me. It's going to take me about a minute or two. Lord. God. God Almighty. Okay. I'm so sorry about the delay. Very tough pitching. Here's Kaat now, facing the bottom third of this order. It'll be George Scott leading it off. Scott doubled in the second. Here's the pitch to Scott. Oh, 5-6 right-handed. Flies to center. And Eulander is there, 1 out. And Kaat has retired 9 in order. Now Jerry Moses. He popped to short in the second. The pitch from Kaat. That's 3-7 left-handed, and it's a base hit to right for Moses. So Moses is on. And here comes Nagy. He's a B bunter. I don't think I'm going to bother with 1 out. He struck out in the second. Here's the pitch to Nagy. That's 1-8, and he struck him out. That's the third for Kaat today, 2 away. And Sid O'Brien. And here's the pitch to O'Brien. 6-6, right-handed, and that's a drive. It's a base hit. Up the middle. Moses goes to third. Second hit for O'Brien. So 2 singles off of Kaat here in the 5th. First and third, 2 outs, and Andrews in a situation. Tying run on third. The pitch to Andrews. That's 1-7, left-handed. Fly ball center, and Eulander has it. And the side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits. Both are left on. We've gone 5. It's 1-0 Minnesota in a very tough game. This is the rubber game of a 3-game. Nagy will start his 6th inning here. Here's Killebrew. Nagy now. The pitch to Harmon. That's 1-5. And that is a base hit up the middle for Killebrew. His first hit of the game. Now Tony O. Tony doubled. Came home on Reese's double. For the only score in this game. Here's the pitch to Oliva. That's 4-7. Left-handed, fly ball center. And Reggie Smith holds it down. 1 away. And now Rich Reese. Here's the pitch from Nagy. That's 1-10. Right-handed, pops it up to first for Scott. And he makes the catch. It's 2 away. Both pitchers tough today. Now Greg Nettles with 2 outs and Killebrew on first. Here's the pitch, 5-8, left-handed, grounds it to second X, Andrews 224. That's 4-2. And Andrews throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left, middle of the 6th. It's still a 1-0 ball game. This is a tough ball game. Kaat takes the mound. Whew. Lord. It'll be Yastrzemski, then Smith and Petrocelli, the heart of the order, followed up by Tony C. and Scott. Carl Yastrzemski, lefty here. He's 0 for 2. Bottom of the 6th, the Red Sox trail by 1. The windup by Kaat, and the pitch. 2-8 left-handed, grounds it back to Kaat, and he throws it out to Reese, 1 away. Now Reggie Smith, switch hitter, batting right. Oh. Here's Kaat. And the pitch to Smith. That's 1-3 left-handed. Grounds it back to Kaat again. And he throws him out, 2 away. And Rico Petrocelli. Kaat really with good mastery today. Rico is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. That's 5-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short X, Cardenas. 233. That's 11-2. That's going to be an E-roll. It's 33. 33-6. And he boots it for an error. Leo Cardenas. getting charged with an error, the first error in this ball game. So Rico Petrocelli on first with a tying run. And here's Tony Conigliaro. Okay, Kaat from the stretch. And the pitch. That's 6'9" right-handed, struck him out. And that's number 4 for Kaat. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the error left on base. After 6, it's still a 1-0 ball game. Love a 1-0 ball game. Well, this is going to be each pitcher's first endurance inning. Here's Nagy. Nagy is due up in the bottom of the 7th. Lyle is warming. Lyle and Siebert. Wait a minute, is Siebert warming? Ooh, God help me. Yes, they're both warming. Lyle the left-hander, Siebert the right-hander. Both pitched in real world in this game. Here's Nagy now facing Roseboro. Top of the 7th. Okay, Nagy. And the pitch to Roseboro. That's going to be 4-5 left-handed. Flies it to left for Nettles. I'm sorry. For Yastrzemski. And that's one away. I'm so sorry. Now Leo Cardenas is the batter. Kathy Harden for the Twins. Kaat on deck. Here's the pitch to Cardenas. That's 6'5" right-handed, and that is a base hit by Leo. Hey, Road Scholar, how are you? You know, it's a little too early for me to do a smoking my stuff, but I'll be doing that for the second game, which you remind me to remind people. 4:30 p.m. unless I might have to move it up to 4:45, 5 at the latest. But if you don't see a change, it'll be definite, not maybe, no maybe about that. It'll be 4:30, hopefully. I have to do something after this game. And I'm not talking about the setup. The setup is going to have to wait now that I have something else to take care of. That'll take up after. And I'm going to set that up as beautifully as I can with links in each description for each game to the box, the real world box score and the real world radio broadcast. Here's Jim Kaat now. Cardenas on first with 1 out. Again, Kaat a 7 NL. Thank you, Road Scholar. I should also do a community post about the series, the 64 World Series. Here's Nagy, the pitch to Kaat. That's 1-4, he struck him out. Second strikeout for Nagy, it's 2 away with Cardenas on first. And here's Cesar Tovar. It's going to be Nagy's last inning. It's too bad he allowed 1 run thus far. This Kaat's been too tough. Here's Tovar with Cardenas on first, 2 down. And the pitch to Nagy. That's going to be 2-5 right-handed. He walked him. 1 more hit or walk, and Nagy has reached fatigue. Ted Uhlander, the batter. It's first and second, 2 down. Again, Siebert the right-hander, Lyle the left-hander warming in the bullpen. Here's Nagy. The pitch to Uhlander. 1-5 right-handed. That's a grounder back to Nagy. And he throws it to Scott, and the side is retired. So Nagy gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, both left. It's the 7th inning stretch. I'll just do my coffee, sir. Nagy, that's it for Nagy. There's going to be a hitter for Nagy. He pitched, I mean, it's possible if Scott and Moses both hit home runs. I mean, you know, that he won't, so I'll hold off. Here's Jim Kaat throwing shutout baseball. No runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. It's going to be Scott leading it off. He's 1 for 2. He had a double in the 2nd and left on base. Here's Kaat. The pitch to Scott. That's 6-12 right-handed. Grounds it back to Kaat. He's a 150. Oh, Lord. So 150, that's a 4-1. That's going to be a 51. Oh, Lord, that looks like he's going to boot it. Oh, Lord, and he does. Kaat boots it. 2nd error for Minnesota today. This one by Kaat. That'll put Scott on first, the tying run, and Jerry Moses is the batter. Yeah, we don't play injuries here. We haven't built in. We're following the exact lineups. Okay, here's Kaat now. From the stretch, the pitch to Moses. That's going to be 210 left-handed. Fly ball left field. Nettles under it, 1 away. And now there's going to be a hitter for Nagy. Nagy pitched 7. He's the loser of record. What a shame. He allowed 7 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and he allowed only 1 run. It's going to be Lyle with 2 left-handers due up next inning. Oliva and Reese. Let's see who's hitting here. It's a big situation. It's going to be George Thomas. I offer no apologies. He had 51 at bats. He hit 353. We're using him. If the Twins are going to beat the Red Sox, they're going to beat them. They're going to really beat them. So here's George Thomas, big hitter. And here's Kaat. 1 out, Scott on first. Here's the pitch to Thomas. That's 5-9 right-handed, fly ball center. And Uhlaender makes the catch. 2 away. Landed on Kaat's card anyway. And now Sid O'Brien. Boy, has Kaat been tough today. And he's a 1, but he's a 50 error, which is like the worst you can get. Okay, Kaat. The pitch to O'Brien. That's going to be 5-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short. This might end the inning. Cardenas, he has 1 error, 233. That's 10. That's an E, 33. 33-8, oh my. And that is a, oh, he throws him out. Oh, 33-8. That's a beautiful play by Cardenas. Right there, he's out. And that will be the side retired. So Cardenas handles it nicely that time. No runs, no hits. The error by Kaat. Left on base through 7. It's a 1-0 ball game. I just love these 1-0 ball games. And coming in is Sparky Lyle, the left-hander. Again, he's coming in a left-hander because there's 2 left-handers due up this inning, Oliva and Reese. So here's Lyle. He's taking his warm-ups, and he's ready. Lyle in for the save. Not the save. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, Kathy Harden for the Twins. Some insurance would be helpful. Here's Harmon. He still has a chance to prophesize Ron McGrath. And it's his birthday today. Here's Lyle now. The pitch to Killebrew. That's 1-8, left-handed. He walked him. It's not hard to do. So Killebrew is on, and here's Tony Oliva. Now this is lefty-lefty. As you can see, Tony can still hit pretty well against left-handers. Yeah. Here's Lyle from the stretch. And the pitch to Oliva. That's 6-8 left-handed. Struck him out. One away. Now Rich Reese. Also a left-handed hitter. Killebrew on first, one down. Top of the 8th, the Twins lead 1-0. This is the rubber game of a 3. Here's the pitch to Reese. That's going to be 4-3 left-handed. Base hit to left. Killebrew goes to second and holds. So it's first and second with 1 out, and here's Greg Nettles, another left-handed hitter. Lyle trying to get out of this, keep the Red Sox in this ball game. Lyle 0 for 3 today from the stretch. And the pitch to Nettles. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed. Walked him. So Lyle with some problems here. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Roseboro, another left-hander. Come on, Sparky. I do want Minnesota, but I just don't let Lyle get his ass handed to him. The infield is back. Roseboro doubled in the second, left on. 1 for 3. And the pitch to Roseboro. That's 2-7 left-handed, and that is a liner to second caught by Andrews for a big second out. And here's Leo Cardenas. It's 2 outs. The bases are full. Here's Lyle. And the pitch to Leo. That's 5-4 right-handed. Grounder to third for O'Brien. Whoa, he's a 432. Whoa. 432 O'Brien. That's going to be 7-4. That's going to be a 32. E32 O'Brien. 32-5. And he boots it. And a run comes in. O'Brien with a error with 2 outs. It's an ugly, ugly. That's winning ugly. It's unearned. Lyle is not happy about it. But he set it up. So it's the first error by the Red Sox, and Lord, was it costly. And here comes Jim Kaat. Bases still loaded, 2 outs. Lyle trying to get out of this. The pitch to Kaat. That's going to be 110. Struck him out, and the side is retired. But there was 1 run. It was unearned. 1 hit. 2 walks, the error by Sid O'Brien at third base. And in the middle of the 8th, it's 2-0 Twins. Here's Kaat now. His second endurance inning. He's fresh. Andrews will lead it off. Andrews 0 for 3. Please note that at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it might be a little later, 4:45, I'm not sure. I'll let you know. But we have our evening game. I call it evening. I'm 65 years old. Okay, it's going to be the Baltimore Orioles at the California Angels. Dave McNally for the Birds, and Andy Messersmith throwing for the Angels at the Big A, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be doing the other stuff then, Mr. Scholar. At least I will. And I want to do a lot of it. Here's Kaat now. He's throwing shutout baseball. Here's the pitch to Andrews. That's 4-8 right-handed, and that is a base hit just past the reach of Leo Cardenas. It was a single 1-19, and it just went through. So Andrews is on first to start it off. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. He is the tying run at the plate. Don't count the Red Sox out yet. Carl is 0 for 3. Kaat from the stretch. And the pitch to Carl. That's going to be 5-7 left-handed. Chop to second. Tovar, 334. 334 Tovar. Uh-oh, 2-3. It goes through for a base hit. Andrews goes to third and holds. Oh, Lord. Some people not happy about that. There's action in the Twins bullpen. Perinoski. Ron Perinoski, their ace. Perfect situation. Hasn't pitched in a while. One more hit or walk. Kaat is fatigued. Oh, Kaat's first endurance is the 6th of no consequence. Here's Reggie Smith. The infield is back. They'll concede a run. You see how important that unearned run was in the top of the 8th. Okay, Kaat facing Smith. Switch hitter batting right. Here's the pitch from Kaat. That's going to be 3-6 left-handed, and he flies it to left. It'll be deep enough for Andrews to score, and he tags. And it's a 2-1 ball game. My Lord. See how important that run was. And boy, I'm telling you, O'Brien must feel awful. So it's 1 out with Yaz on first. Carl is a B, 1-10, 1-9. Being held. Here's Petrocelli. Rico 0 for 3. Reached on the error by Leo and was left on. Here's Kaat. The pitch to Petrocelli. That's 6-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit for Petrocelli. Yaz goes to third and holds. And that's it for Kaat. That's it for Kaat. Jim Kaat has reached fatigue. He pitched 7 1/3 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Things started to fall apart here in the 8th. He walked 1, struck out 4, and he has allowed 1 run thus far. He is still the winning pitcher of record, and I'd say, Ron, that this is a great frickin' ball game. I think it's fair to say. It's a 2-1 ball game now, and let's see if Perinoski's coming in to face Tony Conigliaro. It is going to be Ron Perinoski. He's going to go for the save. And yes, if he can finish this all up, Ron Perinoski comes in and he's warming. Perfect situation for Ron Perinoski. Okay, Perinoski is ready. 31 saves on the year. He's trying to get one now. Tony C. steps into the batter's box. He's a right-handed hitter facing the left-hander Perinoski. It's 1 out, first and third. Here's the infield is back. Here's the pitch to Tony C. That's going to be 6-7. Right-handed. Grounds it to short. Cardenas to Tovar. To Reese. Double play. And the inning is over. Oh, my. Oh, my. So the side is retired. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 left. An inning-ending double thrown by Perinoski, and that was a pretty play by both of them. Let's look at that again. 6-7 right-handed, grounds to short A. That was Cardenas to Tovar to Reese. And after 8, it's a 2-1 frickin' ball game, Kathy Harden. And I think it is a great frickin' game. Well, here's Lyle again. Boy, he had a tough 8th. Got some runners on base. He'll start again here, facing Tovar. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Scott, Moses, and I can only assume a pinch hitter for Lyle. Woo! What a play. What a play. All pitchers have pitched good baseball today, except for Lyle. He only pitched 1 inning. Top of the order here for the Twins. Here's Lyle, 1 for 3 and a walk. What a ball game. Here's the pitch to Tovar. That's going to be 6-7 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the 3rd for Lyle. Now Ted Uhlaender. Well, Uhlaender 0 for 4. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 1-8 left-handed, and he grounds it back to Lyle, and he throws it over to Scott for the 2nd out. And Harmon Killebrew, here's a chance for the birthday guy to get his prophecy. 2 outs, nobody on. Lyle. The wind-up, the pitch to Killebrew. That's 3-9 left-handed. Hit deep by Harmon! And it's gone! Happy birthday, Ron McGraw! Harmon Killebrew with a solo home run with 2 outs. We call that 9th inning only. Oh, my! Happy birthday, Ron McGrath. Killebrew hits a home run here. And that's going to make it a 3-1 ball game. And that's going to be it for Sparky Lyle. They've had it with him. Oh. Ooh. You there, Ron? Oh, Lord help us. Oh, even when I have worries, it's a great game. Killebrew with his 36th home run of the season. He's only 7 behind Hot Dog Jackson now. Harmon Killebrew, number 36. He got a hold of a Lyle shot. I know Oliva is a lefty, but I'm just taking him out. I made the decision already. Sonny Siebert is the new pitcher. He's a right-hander. Sonny Siebert. He'll be the third Red Sox pitcher. What a game. Okay, Siebert is ready. And here's Tony Oliva. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-1 now, Minnesota, after the home run by Killebrew. I don't know what's going on with Ron. He may have stepped away. Okay, here's Siebert. He's ready. The pitch to Tony. And that's 2-11 right-handed, and that's grounded to first. Scott has it, takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. But another run for the Twins, and we're headed to the bottom of the 9th. It's a 3-1 ball game, and Perinoski going for the save here. It's going to be Scott, Moses, and then we can presume it's going to be a pinch hitter. Here's George Scott. Red Sox down by 2. Scott 1 for 3. Perinoski into his windup, and the pitch. That's 5-12 right-handed. Grounds it to first X. Reese at 2-12. Looks pretty routine. That's going to be 13-2. That's going to be E12 on Reese. E12-3. Uh-oh. That is an error by Reese. Oh, Lord. Second time Scott has reached on a Minnesota error. And that's the third error for the Twins today. My Lord. So Scott is on first. And here's Jerry Moses. Okay, Perinoski from the stretch. The pitch to Moses. That's 6-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Maybe this can be another one. Cardenas, 233. That's 3-2. And he throws him out. Scott will go to second on that one. So it's 1 out. As long as they keep only 1 on base, there's going to be a hitter now here for Siebert. I thought they would do this. Coming in to hit is Billy Canigliaro. Killebrew hit a homer for you, birthday boy. That's all that happened. Okay, Tony's brother coming in. He's not a bad hitter, 288. He only came up 80 times. But Billy Canigliaro steps up. Okay, Perinoski is ready. It's Scott on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Billy Canigliaro. And that's 6-2 right-handed. Fly ball center. And Eulander has it 2 away. And it's all up to Sid O'Brien, who made that costly error in the 8th. Which turned out to be the actually knock in, if you will, the go-ahead run. Here's a chance for Sid O'Brien to redeem himself. He's 2 for 4, though. Here's Perinoski trying to save it for the Twins. From the stretch, and the pitch to O'Brien. That's 6-10 right-handed, grounded to short. Cardenas. 233 again 14. 14-2. He throws him out, and the ball game is over. Twins win. The final score, Minnesota Twins 3, Boston Red Sox 1. Quick wrap-up, Kaat gets the win. It's his 16th of the season. Perinoski comes in for the save, pitches 1 2/3, allows no hits, no walks, no strikeouts, no runs. The loss goes to Nagy. The final line, Twins, 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors. Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error. That's the ball game. And quite a game it was. Killebrew with the home run for insurance, but it was the error by O'Brien that messed it up for the Red Sox. Great frickin' game. Happy birthday, Ron. Kathy, we'll hopefully catch you later. We're still tentatively scheduled for 4:30. It might be 4:45. Road Scholar, you have a good one, sir. Thank you, everybody. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network.